Welcome, in front of me is a Xiaomi 12 and today I'll show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this phone. Now in a second you should see that there we go, that the phone is locked, so we have the verification pattern that was previously used on this device, and also we can use Google account to unlock it. Now assuming we don't know either of those, for the bypass we will need a single thing, or technically two things, an internet connection and a SIM card. Now the SIM card does need to have some kind of pin on it. It can be whatever pin you want to set on it, it doesn't really matter. You don't even need to know it. It just needs to be there for the reason when you insert a SIM card with a pin, it kind of like locks the device, puts it into lock screen. And that's kind of what we need. So anyway, let's lock the device and pop the tray out so I can place my card in here. Now if you have a SIM card without a pin, you will need to set one on it by, for instance, using a different device, popping that SIM card into that different device, going into the settings and setting one up from the settings, and then inserting it back in here. And when you insert it with the pin, you will see this. There we go. So the screen right over here. And you want to completely ignore it and simply pop out the card. So just take it back out. Now the device locked, that's just a screen timeout, so let's wake it up by tapping on the power key, and you have this pop-up. Drag it down. This gives us a new icon right here with like a bell and settings. You want to click on it. Hello, come on. There we go. I think I was completely missing it. Like a dots. So there we go. As you can see, this takes us to notifications and control center. So let me quickly scroll down on my page just so I can see what we need to do next. Also, I'm gonna take this out completely so you can see it. There we go. So from here we're gonna navigate to, I believe it's app notifications, just doing it kind of from memory. Let me quickly just search. Okay, so from here, you want to scroll all the way down and you will see YouTube. Click on it. Then from YouTube, we will now select additional settings in the app, which is right at the bottom. And from here, you want to select About and then Help. And in Help, you want to type delete or disable. Or you can just type in delete or, and it shows up as a suggested. Delete or disable apps on Android, that's what we're looking for, so select that. And right here under the delete apps that you have that you installed, you'll have step 1, tap to go to application settings. Tap on it. This will take us to app or manage apps, and you want to select first more and select show system. So this will now also add system processes, which we previously didn't see. And in here we have Android setup. So you want to start off with this one. So let's see if there's only one. Sometimes there's two, that's why I'm checking first, but it looks like we have only one. So Android setup, let's click on it, select force stop in here, and okay. Go back. I'm gonna now scroll down to Google Play Services. There we go, right at the bottom. So, and here, Google Play Services, select disable app. It just glitched out for unknown reason. That usually doesn't happen, but still. From here, we're just gonna find it again. So Google Play Services, there we go. So it is still turned off, because we have turned off. And now all you want to do is select force stop and okay, and go back. And last thing that we will do is, let me quickly see, gonna scroll down all the way to settings, which I just passed it, there we go. And in here, as you can see, we have two different settings options. So we have settings and settings. And if I remember correctly, we need to pick the first one from the top. This is the icon that you're looking for, a little bit more grayish or light gray. And the way you know which one you're looking for is the one that you open, and the one that actually has the open option right here is the one that you're looking for. Because if we go back, you can see that the second settings option does not have an open button there. So make sure you open the correct one, select obviously the button, and in here we're going to scroll down to additional settings. So right over here, I'm going to scroll down again to accessibility menu, and you want to turn it on. Allow, and OK, and it gives us this pop-up at the side. So from here, we're just gonna spam the back button till we get to right here. That's good enough. And what you want to do now is simply progress through the setup. So we're gonna select next, and this will normally, what you would see is it would start looking for the info and just give you the pop-up that the device is locked and you need to draw the pattern like I had, or use Google account to unlock the device. But what you will see right now is, well, not this, but next page. There we go. Let's click on this. And there we go. You will be stuck on this page now. So it will never show us at the moment the verification screen, just because the Google Play services are disabled. So here comes the crucial part of basically bypassing it. So what you're going to do is click on the accessibility menu button. You're going to select Google Assistant. This will show up settings, though not always. As you just seen, nothing showed up. There we go, settings. You want to click on it and then select enable, which I guess I can do like second try. Now, before I do anything else, I will mention just for everybody else that I will not get this the second attempt, because probably majority of you will not. This is all, I believe, just like random how many times you will need to do this. I had times where I needed to repeat this probably 100 or more times. And I had times where I just needed to do it maybe the first time around. So it is all just how lucky you are. But basically what you're going to be doing is pressing on this button, the accessibility menu, going to Google Assistant, selecting settings, and then trying to press the enable button. And if you can't get it enabled, or like get it to actually stay enabled, just press the button. I recommend just picking up the speed. So basically just press here and automatically start spamming the assistant, and then already try to also press the settings. I believe that the faster you try to do this, the phone will start to struggle with like keeping up with you, and actually it might keep the page open long enough for you to be able to actually enable Google Play services, because that's what we needed to do. So once they are enabled, like I have them right now, let's press back button once. Gonna click somewhere on the screen just to get rid of this, and as you can see, this goes to the next page, completely skipping the verification portion of the device. So from here we're gonna select accept and continue, and we're gonna choose whatever engine, search engine. It doesn't really matter what we select right now, so I recommend skipping as much as you can. Once you have access to the home screen, you'll want to navigate into the settings, and from settings, perform a factory reset of the device. The reason for the factory reset, even though you have already access to your home screen, is that the device is actually still locked. So right now, we don't really have full control of the device, but performing a factory reset of the device through settings will remove the previous verification method, so the pattern that I had and the Google account. So let's find our settings right here, scroll down to additional settings, I think. It's right here, so we have factory reset. So let's select that, and from here you want to select erase all data at the bottom, factory reset, and then 10 seconds before you can press the next button. As you can see, you have a countdown, and you have another 10 seconds before you can press OK. Now, I will be upfront right now, I'm not gonna go through this on camera, just because, frankly, there is not much more information in here. It's a factory reset of the device, so you get to do nothing and wait for it to finish. And once it has been finished, you're just in a setup screen, which we already seen, though the setup screen that you'll see after the factory reset will be just the typical one, where you can just skip majority of the things. If you don't want to connect to Wi-Fi, go right ahead, you don't need to. You can skip whatever you want or set up whatever you want. The device will be fully unlocked, so you can set it up however you please. So that's why I'm not gonna really go through it. It provides no additional information past pressing this OK button. Now, like I said, you do need to press this to finish up the reset of, or not reset, but the bypass of Google and whatever the protection was on this phone. So, that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.